Bet you weren't expecting another cooking video so soon. So this isn't an ASMR video, but I saw this recipe. It was suggested to me on YouTube a couple of days ago, or maybe it was a week ago. And it was from a channel I'd never watched before, but for some reason, YouTube recommended me this video, and it was for spicy garlic butter linguini. And it was very interesting because it was like garlic and red chili flakes and soy sauce and oyster sauce and Parmesan cheese. And I was like, how does that taste good? It's not a vegan recipe, so I thought what I would do is veganize it and see if it actually tastes good. I mean, it just sounds like a weird combination, doesn't it? So yes, oyster sauce is obviously not vegan. It has oysters in it, but I found a vegetarian mushroom oyster sauce. Is it organic and non-GMO? Probably not. But yeah, I found this on Amazon. It's soybeans, and then it's got mushroom extract and some other things in it. Probably not healthy, but you know what? Let's just go for it. And then I've got the Life Parmesan, which is like super close to what I remember Parmesan. I mean, it's been like 10 years since I've had Parmesan, but it's, you know, shaped like Parmesan. It's hard, you can grate it. I really love it. I've used, I don't know, 10 of those things over the last year or so. Love those. Then we've got, I'm just using tamari. I always use tamari and not soy sauce. I've got some green onions cut up. I've got a couple of sizes of garlic cut up. We're gonna do slices for garlic chips and garlic oil, and then this just goes in the pasta. Then we have red pepper flakes, whole wheat pasta, and soy-free Earth Balance, because I always like to use the soy-free one. I don't really know why. I mean, I eat soy, but I like the soy-free Earth Balance. Oliver also has a ridiculous cough at the moment, so he's chilling out on the couch right now because I'm pretty sure he's coming down with a fever. So he's chilling out, but he's like hacking away over there. I've given him cough medicine. He's got water. He's a hacking boy. So we're making the garlic oil first. So yeah, I just got some olive oil, and I'm gonna put that into a small pan. It says 4 tablespoons. So I'm gonna try to do about that. I don't typically measure anything. And then this said it wanted 6 cloves of garlic, and I think I think I've got like 7 here. I mean, it's my kind of recipe when like it calls for 10 cloves of garlic for 2 servings. This was like 12 cloves of garlic. So we're gonna go make our garlic oil. We're gonna put it over the heat on medium until it starts to just very lightly brown around the edges, and then we're gonna take it off the heat and then let it, you know, cook some more until it makes like crispy chips and like garlic oil. I can smell the garlic starting to get nice and fragrant. There hasn't been any sizzling action yet. We're still working on it. Starting to see a few bubbles. We want to just look for it to start just to get brown on the edges. We don't want it to go past that. Okay, I think we're like just there, because you don't want to overdo it. They're starting to get a little bit brown, so I'm going to take this off. So, and this is why they say to take it off a little bit early, because as you can see, it's still sort of like cooking. The oil is going to be hot for a little while longer, so it's still a little bubbling in here. So we're just going to put this off to the side and let it cool. Okay, so the next part of the recipe is sauteing garlic and, oh no, it's butter. So we melt butter in the pan. We're going to saute the minced garlic and the red pepper flakes. I like to do a lot because I like my stuff spicy. And then once that like sort of just gets fragrant and you don't want it to brown, we add in the soy sauce and the oyster sauce, and then we wait for the pasta to cook. So I've got the pasta on the boil right now. I just have my cast iron on top of it to help it a little bit. So I'm waiting to start the sauce part of it until just as I put the pasta in, because it doesn't take that long to make the sauce, and I want to take the pasta right from the pot and put it into the sauce. So I'm kind of excited. I'm excited. Okay, so the pasta is boiling, so I'm gonna drop half of this packet in. I'm not gonna make the whole thing. I'm just gonna do half the packet for today. So, and then this cooks for 11 minutes. And that's longer than I expected. Okay, so now we're gonna start the sauce, and we're gonna do, it says 75 grams of butter, but I have no idea how much that is. And it looks like a lot of butter in the video, so do that much. And then I'm going to get the garlic and red pepper flakes. A lot of garlic, a lot of red pepper flakes because that's how I like it. Try not to let that boil over at the same time. Okay, so then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons each of the soy and the oyster sauce. Well, it looks thick like the oyster sauce in the video. I'll link the video and the recipe down below in case you feel like watching the other one. Okay, so then it said to just stir it until combined and then take it off the heat until the pasta's done. I mean, it smells good. All right, so then I'm just gonna take it off the heat until the pasta is done, and then I'm gonna put the pasta right in. Okay, so the pasta is about where I want it, so I'm putting this back on the heat just to start to bubble slightly. So, and then we're gonna add the pasta straight into it. And then we're just going to start tossing until it's thick and glossy. That's what the instructions say. Cook for 3 to 4 minutes until the liquid has been absorbed and everything is super glossy and thick. I might add a little bit of the pasta water too, just to get a little extra moisture in there. And then we'll just wait for everything to absorb. It's looking pretty thick and glossy. And then once this is done, and we're going to add the Parmesan, the vegan Parmesan. I'm going to start doing that now. I'll turn it down a little too so it doesn't overcook. See how it grates and looks just like real Parmesan? If you haven't tried this Life Parmesan, you really need to. I'm doing a lot because I like it. I like cheesy pasta. Yeah, let's see how that is. Lost a bit. All right, that looks good to me. So I'm gonna get a bowl and start building myself a bowl. Okay, so we've got the pasta. I'm gonna do a little more cheese. And we're gonna do some of the green onions that I cut earlier. I love green onions. And then some of this fabulous garlic chips and oil. So in here it is. I mean, it's not as pretty because I don't have a shallow bowl. I mean, it seems like it's gonna taste good. So I am pretty excited about this. So let's do it. So, I mean, it still seems like an odd combination, but it smells good. It smells good. Somehow it's not disgusting. I know I just drank. I always have to drink. I have to drink when I eat. My husband is one of those people who can like eat an entire meal and not drink anything, even if it's like a super spicy meal, but I have to be drinking like after every bite. This is pretty good actually. Like this could be a go-to meal for me, like when I have nothing in the fridge except, or I have nothing in the house except pasta, and like, you know, these are basically pantry staples. All you really need to keep around is like scallions and the Parmesan cheese, which I usually have on hand anyway. I always have garlic. I always have red pepper flakes. I always have soy or tamari. And now for the foreseeable future, I'll have vegetarian oyster sauce because that bottle is humongous and I'm not gonna use it for anything else, as far as I know. Okay. I was a skeptic, but this is delicious. So I highly suggest you try this, vegan or not. I bet it tastes very, very similar, you know, with the original recipe with regular butter, with oyster sauce, with the regular Parmesan cheese. I bet it still tastes very similar. I've never had oyster sauce, so I don't really know. Even before, I wasn't big on Asian food before, but this is good. This is really good. Okay, so I won't bore you with you sitting here watching me eat this whole bowl. But for today's question, for today's giveaway, because I feel like this is something I kind of want to keep doing. I want to like recreate viral videos. Like when this got suggested to me, I think it was at about 500,000 views. And then I checked it today and it was like a week later and it has like 700. It's going to be at 1 million before the end of the month. I know that. But recreating like viral recipes and then like veganizing them, I think that could be kind of fun. So if you want to enter today's giveaway, find me a viral non-vegan recipe that looks good to you. And leave me a link for the video down below and I'll pick a couple to recreate. But that is your entry for today's giveaway, is find me a viral non-vegan recipe you'd like to see recreated and veganized. Because this could become you know, a new segment on my channel. I'm down for this, cooking a couple of times a month. All right. So this is delicious. I'm gonna keep eating this. Take care of my sick kid. I'm gonna go. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you've ever tried this. Let me know if you think it also sounds delicious. And if you do try it after my video, let me know what you think because I think it's delicious. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.